Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. How many legs does a dog have if you call his tail a leg? 4. Saying that a tail is a leg doesn't make it a leg. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. When I do good I feel good, when I do bad I feel bad, and that's my religion. We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. Important principles may, and must, be inflexible. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and under the rule of a just God, cannot long retain it. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital, and deserves much the higher consideration. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheep's throat, for which the sheep thanks the shepherd as his liberator, while the wolf denounces him for the same act as the destroyer of liberty. Plainly, the sheep and the wolf are not agreed upon a definition of liberty. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. A house divided against itself cannot stand. A woman is the only thing I am afraid of that I know will not hurt me. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition. Whether it be true or not, I can say, for one, that I have no other so great as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men, by rendering myself worthy of their esteem. How far I shall succeed in gratifying this ambition is yet to be developed. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life.